Guys, what's going on? Haven't posted a video in a little while, I guess you would say. I'm doing another survival kit video, but I am improving. This is still a work in progress for those of you that have pointed out in previous videos that I was missing something or that would not be ready for the wilderness. This is still a work in progress. I'm using stuff from my original survival kit video, and some things have gone missing, which is a very annoying but often happening problem because siblings. So let's get started. So, updated bag. Original bag was this nice Ziploc bag here. It's a nice idea, but not gonna work. Not nearly enough room in one of those. So, we have here nice camouflage Sandy Ross bag. So, right off the bat, I have a lot more medical supplies. This heap, and if I can get an angle on it, this heap right here is mostly medical supplies. Let's get into it now. So, got a ton of sterile multi-trauma dressings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of the big ones. Got a couple, 1, 2, 3 of the smaller ones. Gonna put that in my bag here. Basically, these can get squished, doesn't really matter. I'm putting them on the bottom. Next, we have our cotton sponge, as they're labeled here. Got a lot of these. Big Ziploc bag. That thick with them. Put those in. These supplies I'm not really all too worried about because they're pretty easily squishable. I got some compression bandages. Here there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4. Got 2 in a vacuum sealed form, and 2 that are more kind of loose. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 iPads. Not the Apple product, not the tablet, but essentially gauze, I guess. It's a sterile pad that would be placed on your eye if, say, you were to harm your eye, whether it be a cut, exposure to light, any other scenario you could dream up of where might be useful to cover up or apply pressure to your eye. That's what these are for. Those are in the bag. Next, we have your standard gauze rolls and bandages. Band-aids, either way. Got 1, 2, 3 long rolls, 4 shorter rolls, and like 6 band-aids. Band-aids are like low on my priority for this. Then we have your more gauze sponges and wet ab pad. It's compression for abdominal area. And then that's what I have for medical supplies. It's majority of my kit right now. Yeah, awkward using the front-facing camera. Pretty full. This is a fairly big bag that's more than halfway full. Next we have fishing kit. For this, I have yet to get fishing line. If you have any recommended fishing lines that worked for you in the past, drop them down in the comments. I'll take a look for them. I'm looking for some good, decent strength fishing line. So, next, we've got aluminum foil. Like I mentioned last time, many uses. Could be used as a survival blanket, to reflect heat, can wrap food, extended periods of time. We also have safety pins in here. Kind of annoying to see, but you can see them. And my waterproof matches. Now, the reason I have all this in one Ziploc bag is because saves space having them all in one Ziploc bag rather than separate Ziploc bags, and I don't want my safety pins and my matches going everywhere. So, got my can. Going to be adding a few more of different sizes to here. Cans like this that are metal, very helpful for many different things. Can be used to transport water. They could be used to modify and make a stove. They could be a pot holder if you needed them to. Whole bunch of uses for them. Now we have our knives. I have my nice, cute little cutlery knife thing here that I should probably wash, seeing as I've carved wood with this. Believe it or not, makes sense, right? Then we got our multi-tool here. Got pliers, we got a saw, screwdriver, file, knife, bottle opener, so on and so forth. And we have another one of those multi-tools right here. Find it helpful to have more than one. Some have tools that others don't. For example, this one doesn't have scissors, but this one does. They're both. This one's a decent quality one, has much less things than this, but this is like a really cheap dollar store one, so best not to rely on only cheap stuff. Now we have a survival whistle. Has a magnesium strip there for lighting fires. We have compass, a whistle as well. Have a signal mirror in the cap on the other side. Also has a compartment inside that is waterproof thanks to O-rings. Keeps things safe in there. If you're going to store matches in there, make sure they don't need their box to be strike. Make sure they don't need their box to strike them and light them, because that would be a serious pain to not be able to light your matches. And then last but not least on the list for today's video is safety blankets. I have 2 emergency blankets. These are basically aluminum foil, only modified so you can wear them. They reflect body heat. They're waterproof. They could be used in a variety of different applications. If you didn't have a tarp, you could use it as a tarp. Many different applications for these. In future videos, I'm hoping to add tarps. Like I mentioned earlier, fishing line. I want to add a better knife, because these are basically all multi-tools. They're not the most reliable thing. I want to add a universal charger of some sort, or a radio or something like that. I want to add a... what was I gonna say? Yeah, you get the point. Oh yeah, I wanted to add rain ponchos and such, which I had in my other videos, but you know, siblings, like I mentioned. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please leave a like. And if you happen to want to watch more of my videos to see as they come out, please subscribe. That would be a great help. And check out Behaving Penguin Productions and Yorkshire Miners. They are 2 of my biggest patrons. Some good friends of mine, been with me for a decent time now. Appreciate it if you go over there and give them some love. Alright, thanks for watching. See you next time.